Hello, hello. I am Dory Jo Stowell with Prairie Scraps. I'm here on YouTube and Facebook. If you're not in both places, please go there and check it out. I apologize for being like an entire hour late, but my daughter-in-law showed up and I wanted to chat, so we did. So I apologize. That's the great thing about having your own small business is sometimes you just put family first. That's what I try to do anyway. So I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. If you are here right now and see that little, um, don't see the little red light, you're probably watching on the replay. I can't talk. So say hashtag replay. I don't know what's going on here. Got all kinds of goodies just like falling from the sky. Hello, Karen. How are you? Good to see you. So, a few things here to share with you that I remember I said I couldn't find a whole bag from the big HL when I went last weekend. And I knew I had a bunch of stuff that I had picked up for resin because, I've been dabbling in resin. So I just wanted to share that stuff with you, show you what I got, and then also show you some results of my resin dabbling. Ooh, coffee. Maybe kind of late to be doing coffee. So a few things at the HL. I did get this little, this is a brush it's a resin mold silicone brush. And if you've been watching and tagging along all my boo-boos, this is a good way to learn, is to learn from my mistakes maybe. My accessory tray looks great, except for the back kind of like pulled up and didn't dry correctly. So there's some things, but I think maybe this would help me kind of spread out that final, because I'm going to try another resin pull with this. And this was only 99 cents. I thought this would help. It's like sort of a silicone brush type of thing. So that was one thing. Whoops, I missed the bucket anyway. And then the other thing, you guys, I had purchased bigger cups and I was using this to mark, but actually the markings are pretty high up. And I liked the idea of being able to throw this away, but they actually have silicone containers that have the measuring on it. And then when it dries, all you have to do is just crack it right out and it'll come out because they're silicone and they won't stick. The resin doesn't stick to it. So I'm kind of excited about that because it was pretty much a mess trying to use such big containers. So got some little silicone containers to use with my resins. A couple other things that I found. I found this. It was half price at $2.50. It was reduced. Resin mold. I don't know what they call it. Resin additives, mini beads. So they're like gold, silver, and black. I thought they would be great in the keychains I've done or in the trays or whatever. So anyway, just thought it would be fun to put that in. And clearance gets me every time. Do you guys love clearance? Love is saving a buck? I cannot resist. So I'll show you all my clearance things. I got these little charms to go on. They were originally $5 and they were on clearance for $1.24. I thought it was $14. $1.24. And they're a little smiley face. They're kind of like a little, almost silicone. I guess they're silicone charms to put on the keychains I've been making. So they were cute. They were clearanced. There was one missing. And then I've used one. So there's that. And then these were actually also little charms. Hello Happy. They were half price. Or maybe not. One of these, I got two different little dangle like tassels to go on my things. Let me get this on there so you can see. That one's the one that's flipped up. There it is. And one, I think they both were 50% off. So, or maybe one was not. I think the leather ones were not. I was trying to look for things. This has two tassels on each color. So that, but now that I've used them, I'm not as much of a fan of these teeny tiny ones. They're just a little bit too small, I think, for the letters that I'm making into key fobs. So I got that. One of them was on sale. One was not. One was full price. But again, I was trying to make sure I was getting things that would be more bang for my buck. And then this I couldn't resist too, clearance. Can you guys resist clearance? I cannot. It's something I need. I need. This is a resin pour, a little tiny one, owls. My daughter loves owls, and this was $1.12. So, that's like going to the Dollar Tree, and I think it's better quality because it's from the HL. All right, and then to show you how my keychains turned out. I have 2 of the 4. If you saw the picture in my announcement, this is one. This has the little leather dangle on it. And I actually was not very successful in trying to get a hole in. I had my husband use that little drill. He fixed it and got it going. There's the L. I got them all done, and my daughter was like, "Did you know you made one for each of the girls in the family?" And I said, "Yes, I did." But that was, she goes, "Whoa, you have to get one for Brooke too." And I was like, "Well, okay." But I think it's really cute. I noticed the one that could have gone for my daughter-in-law, Beth took already, so it wasn't in my reach. So this is an L, and then I did a D, of course, and the keychains all came with the kit. This is that little, the smaller dangle. Can you see it? It's kind of small. It's okay. But I did find that I'm a little bit, there it is. There. Okay, I found that I'm a little bit like, I want to stay in my lane. If it's silver keychain, I want to put silver like hardware. I didn't even notice that when I was buying. So that's something I'm going to have to pay attention to in the future, is that I'm getting enough silver, gold, whatever. I don't like to mix metals. Do you like to mix metals? I don't. I don't. Let's see. I need to get this plugged in because I don't know how long I have. So bear with me here. Sorry about the little moving. There we go. And then last week, I think it was, from Chalking with Linda, I won another prize. Oh my gosh. I have 2 things for fall. I need to get them onto something. I've not used stencils in years. I've only been using our Chalk Couture ones, but I'm going to give it a try. It says Gobble Gobble. It has the turkey stuff to make on it. It's a reusable sign stencil, flexible, washable, and strong. So kind of exciting. I think it's going to be very cute. We'll see how it goes. I watched her do the video, and then I won her drawing for participation. It's Chalking with Linda. So go over there. It's that's from her small business. So just trying to help her out a little bit. So today, I thought we would do our monthly club kit, chalk or craft kit. Stepping on a piece of plastic, and it's okay. So my husband came home because I was an hour late. I was planning on being done by the time my husband came home. And so he came home just as I was going in, and it's like, "That's okay. I just won't fire up the chainsaw." And that's exactly what he's doing. He's doing the chainsaw. All right, let's see what we got here. This is the monthly club container that it came in. I think it is anyway. Maybe not. I seem to have like gotten some other transfers kind of shoved in here. That's helpful, huh? Put this over here just for now. Oh. And this is a whole craft kit that comes monthly. It's exclusive. You have to sign up for the club. Hi, Jessica and Darlene. Thank you for joining in. And so you get a surface, and you get everything you need to complete a kit or complete the surface. So here's the surface, and it actually comes with a little cord for its neck, and then a couple of little cute buttons down here. And then it comes with the transfer to do all the decorating for it. Isn't that cute? And actually, if you put this on a flat surface, you could put the candy cane, but for now, we won't be able to put the candy cane. And then it comes this month with 3 different paste packets. So this is this month's club transfer. And if you'd like more information, hi, Kel's Crafting Creations. Good to see you. Go ahead and put club down below, and I could give the information to you, or if you have questions, let me know. So the colors that you get is Marvelous. I don't think I have that one. Oh, goodness. And Bark and Camel. So usually I don't always use these for my project, because I usually have them in the bigger jar, and then I save these and send these out as samples and things like that. So, oh my gosh, I can hardly stand not having this. I don't know what's going on with my light in here. It's not charging. Who knows why? It's like it's pulled too tight or something. I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. I hope you all can see me okay. So we're going to get going on this. This is, it's called a gingerbread cookie chubby. And it says it has 9 pieces because it's got that the buttons and everything in there. Oh, and it's going to have the stickies in there, I think. So that is what we are going to work on today. Where in the world? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's my scissors? First chore is to get it out of the packaging. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. So glad you could make it. This is, they're calling these the chubby. It's not as thick as our stand-ups before, but it still will do a little stand-up. So I'll get you down here so you can see better what I'm doing. There we go. Sorry, cuts my head off, but that's okay. You're here for the crafting, aren't you? But he's so cute. You could just leave him as is because he's got a nice wood texture. This is not a reusable surface. This is a wood surface. So we're going to be, but I think you could do both sides actually. And then it's got these little buttons, like half round. These are actually wood too. I didn't know what they were. From the pictures, they looked like they were plastic. And then it also has the little stickies to put the buttons on with, the double-sided tapes. So that is included with that too. So that's nice. So we'll set that aside. And since this little, I might, if it didn't have the background ready to go, I probably would just go ahead and I would maybe, color the whole, you could paint the whole thing with paste if you wanted to, but since he's already here, I'm going to go, we've got the whole color in with one color and then lots of little accessories. So this could be like a really cute thing that you could do, on a surface or, on a flat surface and then add things. You could make him up, like on a sign or something. I'm just getting his little face out of here. That sounds bad, doesn't it? These are so small. They really packed in, extra things. So you could do these. I was thinking they would be really cute as stuffies because it's a nice size. Look at that. It's about, 6 or 7 inches. Let's see. Maybe 8 inches. Probably about 7 inches tall. So you could do it onto like canvas fabric or, some other fabric and paint his front and then just, put another piece on the back side. Hi, Ruthie and Charlotte. Oh, I don't need his face, I guess. I might just leave all these buttons on here. I'm just going to keep his face off because I want to do that in a different color. So usually the first time I use these are reusable transfers. So you can use these over and over and over. So you're going to get lots of projects for your buck here. And let's see. We're just going to center it on the chubby. But like I said, I really think this would be adorable. And like I said, I would really fuzz this the first time usually, but because, this is not an exact fit. Because because there's very little, the green parts are where it's sticky. So anything you see green is going to stick to your surface and there's not a ton sticking to the chubby. So at this point, I'm not going to actually do this at all. I'm going to get that bubble out of the middle because you don't want to have any bubbles in it whatsoever. You want to have it nice and smooth and down. All those little green specks are going to be sticky, but they're not going to show up if they don't stick down or if they're, not very sticky. So that's why I'm not fuzzing this particular one, but normally I would. If I was doing this on like a piece of paper, you could do paper cutouts of the gingerbread and put them on things. That would be really super cute too. And I'm going to see if I can't find my camel in the pot, in the jar. I guess I shouldn't say that. Busy day, Thursdays. I have piano lessons Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursdays, I feel like recovery day to me. It looks to me like I added a little maybe too much water in here. Holy cow, it's runny. It must have like really dried up, and now I've got it like this is too loose. Do you see how it's kind of pouring? So I'm hoping this will work out. I don't know. This isn't, makes me wonder if it was the one I'm going to take a look and see if I can't find my extra one. I know I have 2 camels, and one camel I used and tried to make that textured like kind of look in it because there was not very much left in the jar, and I added baking soda. I tried to make my own textured. It was one of those projects that I don't know if I would do it again. It just didn't turn out how I liked it. It's not that it didn't work, it just didn't look how I wanted it to. I'm a little nervous about this because it's really, really runny. But I do know the camel color is the perfect color for gingerbread men and women. So I kind of want to use, I don't want to, like I said, it's not my favorite color. I always think I shouldn't use it, but it is the right color. I don't know, it's just not my favorite color. They kind of have a truck color out in this color now. And it's like, yuck. Why would anybody make their truck that color or want a truck that color? That's my question. I don't know. I know I have another jar with camel in it, but I can't seem to find it here. I'm so well organized. Had everything set up and then was just about to go live and realized I didn't even have my phone on me. I had my computer ready to go, but I didn't have my phone. So that's when I stepped out of the camper and went, and there was my daughter-in-law. So I sat and visited with her for a while. This is peony, whichever one you call it. I might use that if I decide to use some pink. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of think his face should be, well, the bark is what comes with it. So we'll use bark for the face. And if I leave it sit here longer, maybe it'll dry up. I don't know. Where did all my... Now I could use some baking soda maybe and put in it to dry it up a little bit. Oh, I could. Ooh, that's another bark. What in the world? That's Dune. Gotta have some camel. I might just have to, of course, like I said, the more I leave this open, the better this might work for me. So we'll see. I realized I'm going to have like a way to store all my resin stuff because I seem to have, I'm starting to collect a bit of it. I'm trying not to go too far. I don't know. Oh, shoot. I'm going to let that go. Sorry about that. I'm just behind today. Just behind. All right. I'm going to give it a try. I'm just going to be very careful and see, because I don't want to open up another packet of camel. I have so much camel open at this point. I'm just going to be very careful about going out the lines. So when it's I don't know what oftentimes when my paste is getting low or if it gets dried out, I'll add some water in. And I think maybe what happened here was I added too much water on it and it just like, it's so soupy. But as you leave it open and use it, it will dry up again and go back to the consistency you want. I just don't have the patience for it right now. That's usual, isn't it? You guys have come to a regular chalking session here. I'm just not very patient, and I'm just taking the little extra off without trying not to smear. Hopefully we're doing okay here. I'm just going to leave the extra, I think, on at this point. And I'm going to leave it open here for a while because I want to just make it dry. All right, here we go. Hopefully that worked. If not, I don't know what to do. I worked pretty good. Worked pretty good. I'm excited. There we go. Put that back on and I will wash that under the water. Not too bad. That's exactly what we were looking for. But now it's going to take forever to dry because it is really wet. Really wet. But that's okay. We got patience. I got this. I did pretty good, I think. Not too bad. So every month there's an exclusive like craft project that comes in the mail. And the cool thing is basically everything you need is right there in the kit. So there's no like shopping the aisles or trying to order on Amazon or somewhere else and trying to get everything in. You've got the entire project, to complete a project all at once. And so this is October's project. And this one might be fun for kids to do because he's a little gingerbread man. Somebody mentioned that in one of my groups, and I was like, absolutely not. This is my own project. I think I'll try the pinks on it because the pink comes with it, so you can see. But you could also do a little boy if you had some extra paste colors around. And if you're in the club, sometimes you get an extra packet here and there. That's good. The packets go way farther than just one. I maybe did this upside down. So do me a favor. Do you see how he's kind of off the edge there? Do it the other way when you do it, because if it doesn't look like it fits exactly, it might be the wrong side. I'm learning. You can learn here too. But this is super quick and easy. It could be fun for kids, but it's really fun for adults too. Like you could just do one little project and get it done in a few minutes. And even with all my boo-boos and trying to find paint, you're going to find that we're going to get this done pretty quickly. So that is pretty close to done here. So I'm just going to go ahead and actually now, maybe you can fuzz on your own shirt, or we do have a fuzz. I do have a fuzz cloth. You can fuzz on that too. The old-fashioned way was to just do it on my shirt. So you saw me do that. Also, if you're worried about it peeling up, I'm doing it really good because we're going on a paste layer, and you could use a little bit of wax on it too, on this coat, just to kind of seal it in so it doesn't go out. I'm just leaving that open. It's hard to leave paste open. I'm not going to lie. I'm so used to trying to change it. Hi, Ruthie. Hope you had a good day today. Thursday. We're almost there. It's almost a Friday. Anybody have any fun weekend plans? We have soccer. Sometimes it feels like that's all we have. So this is the bark. This is the same one you'll get. I'm just going to use that for the face. And this one, that's going to peel. I'm going to peel slow so we don't peel up too much of the brown. And it's going to be okay because remember that little, it's so perfect. That looks so good. Does it? You can see on the back side, there is a little bit of pickup. So just peel slowly and you'll do fine. So cute, so perfect. Love it. I cannot draw faces. That is not my area of expertise. I've tried. Eyeballs are a thing that just do not exist for me. All right, let's do some little lines, I think. I think. You could even take like one of those little, like a pipe cleaner type. Hi, Marie. Good to see you. You could take a pipe cleaner, candy cane, or a little ornament candy cane, put it in his hand. There's a candy cane on here. I'm trying to decide what all these squiggles go to. You could cut the backing with this and have all different little pieces, but I like to just cut the transfer like this and leave the backing so then I know if I have all the pieces to my puzzle. Because this many pieces, it's going to end up like a puzzle. So we're just going to try to do our best here to cut our transfer apart and not get it stuck together to itself. That would be key. Oh boy, that's not good. Might too. I don't know. Is he a boy? Is he a girl? We don't know. Are these, oops, trying to decide. These are arms, I guess. They're different thicknesses. I was thinking about using pink for the little lines. I don't know what you think about that. I do try to go live twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, usually in the afternoon. That's what I'm finding we're doing. What is the difference? They just look different. I'm disturbed. I just fuzzed that, so if you were wondering what I was doing off to the side. Where's that his legs? I don't know. Is there a longer one? Is there... There. I don't think there's a right or wrong way. You could do this however you want, but it's a lot of pressure. Under pressure. I don't know. I did fuzz it a little bit. I'm not going to push super hard. And we're going to, Marvelous comes with it. This is the color that comes with it. We're pretty close. I have Peony, which is an older color. That's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use our little tool. You can use the mini squeegee for this too, for sure. But I'm just going to use the tool because I have it handy. Get off the extra, put it back in the jar, put it on another project. This is really not going to use a ton of paste. So be aware of that. Nice and slow so you don't pull up too much of that paste. Cute. I would be more inclined actually to just go ahead and try to get this. I feel like one of those is maybe longer than the other. I don't know. Don't you know? There is also, you can watch this video when you get it. I always try to do a couple of projects every month with the, oops, don't go too far on the transfer. So that you know how to do it and, you know, kind of work out the kinks for you this way. But also the company does put together a video too for your every month with a nice how-to. So that's kind of cool. I think one of each of these is longer and one's shorter. And I maybe put the longer one right there on the arm. So shh, don't tell anybody. I maybe messed it up. I didn't mean to, I promise. So I'm just going to do this one and then move it and do the other. I just stuck my finger in that camel paste. So we had freezing weather last night. It is down to freezing. It's 32 degrees. It's like a high of 60 today, but it was a gorgeous day. How is your weather? We had an absolutely gorgeous day. I love it. It could be like this all year long, like in the 60s, and I would take it. It was a little chilly this morning, though. 32 is a little startling I didn't want to get out of bed. Too cold. Not my style. But everybody was going out hunting this morning, so we had extras. My daughter-in-law and son came and stayed the night. They came in late last night and then left really early this morning so they could go hunting all day. And then they will be back after dark. She went to ref. She does volleyball reffing. Isn't that cute? So cute. I don't know that. Can you see the pink? Let's see what else we can do. Oh, that was red. Why did we do pink? I'm a matchy-matchy person. I'm not going to lie. So let's pretend these little buttons are right here. What else do we want to do? And he's got a little, she or he has got a little red scarf. I'm kind of regretful. I wish that was red. I like to match better. There's a bow. I could leave the buttons off, but you know. Oh, I have an idea. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. I might leave the white, but take the two red ones and paint them. I think I'm going to paint them pink. What do you think about that? I don't have very great experiences painting things, painting buttons, or painting beads. I'm not very good at it. So sit back and relax and have a good time watching me mess this one up, because it always is a hot mess. I have learned some tricks though. So the first one is I'm going to use tape and just make like a tape loop and stick them down to this so I don't have to touch them. And that's how we're going to paint it. And I'm just going to use the chalk paste. Since I did pink, I think we're going to stick with the pink theme. And then I might leave his little scarf off and not do that, and do a little bow around the neck. Or you could also do, like, if I don't think I have any baker's twine. See, this is nice, thick. That would be a really cute little scarf, but maybe it's not happening today. I'm too matchy. I'm too matchy for my own good. All right, so you can see I just put this on the board that it came with and stuck it down so I can just go ahead and paint it. I like to start with a wet brush. So we're just going to try that. Get that in there. And I think I'm going to go a little thicker than I usually do. I usually kind of do a watered down. It's probably going to take, because it's a red button, it's probably going to take a couple of coats. That's my thought, but not too bad so far. It's taking it pretty good. Let me show you that. Not the neatest job, but it will dry up and then we'll put another coat on. So, hello, Mom. How are you? We are doing our little gingerbread. I don't know. I think it's going to be a girl because I'm dressing her in pink right now. She came with red buttons, and that's okay. But she also came with pink paint. So we're doing the pink paint right here on the buttons. So it's okay. I'm trying to convince myself that's okay. I kind of like to follow the, when I get these, I like to follow exactly what it says. And then I branch out and do all kinds of other things. But I think this is going to be a girl. Make sure I get all the way around. Get that dried up nicely. Or get that covered. So this comes with the camel, which we've got there, and then the face is in that in the bark that comes with it too. And then these little buttons come in red and white. I don't know. Maybe some of them come with red. Red would be better, I think. I'll break this off. It's like on there solid. Oops. I'm going to get this good and dry. They're little, these little half buttons. I like the half ones for making like gnomes and things. It's so fun to put them on as noses. Can I get it off without putting my finger in the edge? I'm using the scissors to pry it up so it doesn't, it might have like a little tinge of red to it. Oh yeah. I'm also thinking about doing some little pink on the cheeks, if you must know. I'm just moving them a little bit on this tape because I don't want it to like glue its, paint itself down. I want to be able to pick it up. All right. We'll leave those a little bit. Stop fussing with those. And just leave that to dry. And then back to our little girl here. Let's see. I'm going to dry brush, I think. Just a little bit. I'm taking a brush and just trying to pick up a little bit of the pink and do some. Maybe I will. There we go. Pick up some and then dot it off. I'm just picking some up. I want it to be very light. I don't want it to be really. And I'm thinking I need to look at this. Sorry about this, but I want to give her a little rouge. Just a little. Nothing. Yes. And you could do this for a boy or a girl. A little bit of rouge. And I just like dabbed it, like kind of did a dry brush. A little bit above the smile. Oop, forgot that wasn't. Doesn't that make a difference? Isn't he she cute? All right, so there we go. We got the buttons. And since I don't want to put the red and white on this little girl, I'm thinking about using the bow. And it looks like it's a 2-part bow. So maybe I'll do the girly bow. Is that possible to be a girly bow? See, the bow at the ends looks more girly to me. The other one looks more like a boy's bow tie. And this has like the little painting for the, I could have done that too. I could have just painted the buttons on because it's got the buttons here. I could have just used pink and painted it on and that would have worked as well. But since we've got the 3D on the chunky, I think it'll be cute. And I will put the bow on, but you can definitely come back and use a real bow around, string around his neck or her neck or a bow. But we'll just go ahead and use the little bow. And it's a 2-part bow. It's got one part that's all open and then one part that has the detail of the bow. So I think I'm going to do this one that's all clear. There's no detail in it. I hope you can see that. And then I'm going to do that first with the pink. And then I will go back in and do this one that has the detail in it with the bark. Kind of want to put the knot around the neck. The knot around the neck. So it's like, oh boy. I'm trying to think of any other things that we have. You could use the bow on for sure. Well, we have those little, the little winter friends. Those would be cute. I think this might fit on that too. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and use my tool to do the pink. Keep it pink all the way through to match. Go with my theme. There we go. Okay. I think that's going to be the end of my pinks. So I'm just going to get this shut up. And then we'll try to not pick up our gingerbread. Pick up that bow. There we go. Nice. And again, we're just going to take this sink and wash. All right, there she is. Cute, right? It's actually a very cute boat. I like it. Oops, almost forgot. And I'm going to take a real quick dry to this. Let's make sure it's good and dry. Most pastes will kind of have like a darker area until it gets dry, and then it'll lighten up. So that's kind of how you can tell if it's dried up. It doesn't usually take very long for it to dry. Although they do get much more dried up in 24 hours. So it'll be much more set in 24 hours. I really like that bow tie because it's got kind of like a plaid look to it. I love that. Okay, here's the detail. I'm still leaving that camel open, just letting it, and I'm just going to try to put this all so the whole bow is inside of that. And anything you see through, so now I see a lot of pink, right? Anything I see through, that's going to be coming through. So I'm going to, I think I did this right. I don't know. Maybe not. I was thinking I was doing most of it in the brown, but we're going to just go with it and see how it goes. You know, nothing's an emergency. We can always do another layer later, put a bow on it to cover it, or, you know, do whatever. Do the other side. We can do the other side another time because that'll work too. Because the other side is, it could be double-sided. You can have a girl on one side, boy on the other. And whatever you feel like putting out, that's what you can put out. That would be cute. He would really, or she would really look cute, like in a basket, like a, oh, geez, what did I do? I went outside the lines, you guys. Got a little smudge of brown over here, up on the cheek. Dab, dab, dab. It's coming up. Good thing that camel isn't, you can kind of see it because it's wet. Isn't that cute? Such good detail on that. Kind of cute. I don't know. How do the buttons fit now? All right. We'll try the buttons out. We'll see. Try to get it back. I don't want to go too low. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I'm going to go with it. It's okay. Right? Maybe I should have just stuck with the scarf, right? I might do the other side, actually. I don't know. Paint my buttons back. Actually, maybe just 2. Maybe 3 is too many with that bow. The bow is too busy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use 2. We're going to leave one of the pink ones. We'll put one pink, one white on here. I'm going to put the white on top and the pink on the bottom. And we're going to call it good. That'll be it. It has the double-sided tape. We can always switch it around. I can always come back with sandpaper or something and redo them or buy some new. All right. Ooh, jeez. Ooh, that was crazy. It went around to the top. So this double-sided stuff, I can never get it to peel. Okay, so it is square and this is a circle. So I'm just kind of folding in the edges so that it isn't sticking outside of the button. And that's how we're going to do it. Hello, Jamie. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in for me. Good to see you. This is our monthly craft kit. Oh, geez. Which double-sided tape, I cannot get it to peel. I do not have nails whatsoever. Oh, come on. So, you know, you could do this much faster. It's me that can't, because I can't. handle the paper on the back. Oh, there we got it. Okay. Did it stick? See, that's what I have is like it'll peel off. Come on. Work with me here. Oh boy. Oh, I got a hold of the glue and not the paper. That's great. All right. I got it. We got it. And I'm just folding those corners in so they're not sticking out beyond the button. There we go. There. I kind of like that. What do you think? Good? Yay, nay? I think it would be really cute. You could do this on paper too, and you could make paper gingerbread and then make a garland over and over and over. That would be really cute. So lots of ideas. I hope you enjoyed this. And, really the whole project could probably be done in under 30 minutes. I spent the first part of it just kind of talking about some of the things I had picked up when I was out this weekend. So I appreciate you hanging out. And if you didn't catch that first part, go ahead and go back and do all the things for me. There we go. Love y'all and have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting.